Let us look at the January 2021 CSEC Mathematics past paper. We have our cover page here and our formula sheet. Now, question 1 starts by saying using a calculator or otherwise calculate the exact value of, and you have here 1 4/7 plus 2/3 minus 1 5/6. I already copied some parts of question 1 and put it right over here. Alright, so let's see what's going on. Using a calculator or otherwise, we have 1 4/7. Let me just rewrite it here. We have 1 4/7 plus 2/3 minus 1 5/6. Now we can do the addition and then the subtraction, but remember, as usual, you have the mixed fraction here. You have the whole number mixed up with the fractional part. So you're going to convert this to an improper fraction. And you usually do it this way. 7 times 1 is 7. 7 plus 4 is going to be what? 11. So this becomes 11/7 plus 2/3 minus 6 1/6. 6 plus 5 is 11. 11/6. Alright? Now, just as a reminder, what really happened here? How did 1 5/6 become 11/6? What you have is one whole object, then you have 5/6. If you cut this, let me cut it, try and cut this into 6 equal parts. So I have 1 2 3 4 5 6, 6 equal parts. Now I want 5/6. How many 6 do I have over there? 1 2 3 4 5 6. Now if I should cut each of them into 6 equal parts, so that I have 1 2 3 4 5 6. How many equal parts do I have in total? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. 11/6. Alright? That was just a reminder as to how the fraction works when you convert the mixed fraction to improper fraction. Now, here, you can use common denominators to work this out, or you could use the straight LCM method. If you say 11/7 plus 2/3, you draw the line and find the LCM. What's the LCM of 7 and 3? It's 21. Now, 7 into 21 goes 3 times 3, 11, 33. Plus 3 into 21, 7 times 7 2 14. And then you say 33 and 14. That's what? 4 and 3, 7, 3 and 1, 4. 47, 21, right? That's using the LCM method. You probably would prefer to use common denominators. And in fact, the LCM method is derived from using common denominators. If we do that over here, you would have 11/7 plus 2/3. You want common denominators because what happened? 11, you have 11/7 plus 3 of plus 2 of something else. If you had 11/7 plus 2/7, you will get 9/7. Or if you have 11 thirds plus 2 thirds, you get 9 thirds. But here, you want the same thing in the denominator. If you multiply 7 by 3 and 3 by 7, what you're going to get is something over 21 plus something else over 21. However, note, if you multiply the denominator by 3, you must multiply the numerator by 3 as well. Alright? And you know why? It's because you want to maintain the same value of the fraction. It's just that it's going to look a bit different from it originally was. So, 11 3 is 33 plus, if you multiply up here by 7, then 2 7s is 14. Now here, what is 33 of something plus 14 of that same thing? It's going to be 47 of them. So this is 33 21st, 21 plus 14 21. Alright? So what you have, 33 plus 14 is 47. So you have 47 21. Do you see that? Notice, it's 33 of this plus 14 of this gives you 47 of it. So it's 47 21. Same thing. Alright? Hope you see that. If you're not completely clear on that, just make a comment in the comment section and let me address that. So what you have is 47 divided by 21. Now, continuing from there, what you really have is 47 over 21 minus 11 6, because remember what we did a while ago was just this part. Alright? And remember, as usual, we're not in exam now. Hopefully you're not watching this video in the exam. Alright? So, we're not in a hurry. My aim is to explain this thing step by step. So all of this amounted to 47 divided by 21. Let's deal with this part now. We're going to have that minus 11 6. Alright? So it's 47 over 21 minus 11 over 6. So here again, we could use the LCM method and work it out. Now, what is the LCM of 21 and 6? If you multiply 6 by 21, what are you going to get? 6 1 6 6 2 is 12 1 21. But that is a common fact, that is a common multiple, but is it the lowest? Let's see. I know that 11 times 6 is 66. Can you divide 66 into 21 directly? So 21 times 2 is going to give you 42s. Can 6 divide into 42? Just thinking of other multiples that might be smaller than 121. Remember, 6 1 6, 6 2 is 12. If you multiply them directly, you will get a multiple, but it's not necessarily the lowest common multiple. If you work with that multiple and it's not the lowest common multiple, all it means is that later on you're going to have to divide down. You can cancel down. But trying to find a common multiple and the LCM of 21 and 6, I multiply 21 by 2, I get 42. Can 6 divide directly into 42? Let me see, 6 5 30, 6 6 36, 6 7 42. Right, it can. So the LCM of 21 and 6 is 42. Alright? And then you can say 21 into 42 goes 2 times. 2 times 7. So it's 47. Multiply by 2 times 14, bring down the 4. Carry 1, 2 4s 8 and 1 9. So you have 94 here. Did you see that? You said 21 divided into 42 goes 2 times. 2 multiplied by 47. You have 94. That's the algorithm we usually use. So it's 94. Alright? So, what do we do now? Minus 6 into 42 goes 7. 7 multiplied by 11 will give you 77. Alright? So, that's what we have. So now, 94 minus 77. You have 94 minus 77. You borrow 1 from 8. Algorithm again. 14 minus 7 is 7. 8 minus 7 is 1. So we have 17 divided by 42. So, it's 17 over 42. So, that's what I got for that part. Now, here. Remember what it had said, however, you can use a calculator otherwise. Make sure that you buy a calculator, preferably a fraction calculator, and it should be a scientific calculator. Alright? So you can deal with this type of question very quickly. So, there we have that. Let's just erase this part of the board. What was it again? Just in case I have to use it again. 17 divided by 42. 17 over 42. Let me just write the answer up here. So this is 17 over 42. I don't want to forget what the answer was. So that answer, 17 divided by 42. Good. Next, it says, write the value of the cube root of 27 over 9 squared as a fraction in its lowest term. Let me just look back at the question here and zoom into it. Right, it's the cube root of 27 divided by 9 squared as a fraction in its lowest term. Now, let's see how we deal with that. Cube root of 27 over 9 squared. So what we have is the cube root of 27 over 9 squared. How about you pause the video and work that out for me? Alright, you did. What did you get? What's the cube root of 27? Remember, the cube root of 27 is a certain number. If you have 3 of them in a row and you multiply all of them, you get 27. Which number does that work with? You might say, alright, suppose you try it with 1. 1 times 1 times 1. No, that doesn't give you 27. Let's try it with 2. 2 times 2 times 2. 2 2 is 4, 4 2 is 8. You still don't get 27. What about trying it with 3? We have 3 3s lined up. 3 3s 9, 9 3s 27. Good. So, the cube root of 27 is 3. So this is equal to 3 divided by what? 9 squared. What is 9 times 9? 9 multiplied by 9 is 81. If you remember your times table, then you would remember that very quickly. Now, we should write it as a fraction in its lowest terms. That means whatever can be cancelled down, you can cancel it down. So, this is the same as 3 divided by. Can you break up 81 into 3 times something? 3 times what gives you 81? Now, if you say 27 times 3, 3 7 is 21, bring down the 1, carry 2, 3 2 6 7 8, 81. So, the fact that I multiplied 77 by 3 and get 81 means this is 27 by 3, or 3 by 27. You see that? Now, which means we can cancel down. Now, let's not jump to that just yet. If you rewrite 3 over 3 times 21 as 3 divided by 3 times 1 divided by 21, alright? You notice that 3 divided by 3 is 1. So this becomes 1 times 1 over 21. So the answer is 1 over 21. The shortcut here is that you say 3 into 3 is 1, 3 into 3 is 1, so you can have 1 over 21 as the answer, alright? So, it's 1 divided by 21. So, there you have that. What else is there? Part B. Let's read part B over here, but let me just write the answer here. 1 divided by 21. This is 1 over 21. Alright. 1 divided by 21. Now, part B. Let me read it over here. On the paper itself, the thickness of one sheet of cardboard is given as 485 by 10 to the negative 2 millimeters. A construction worker uses 75 sheets of cardboard stacked together to insulate a wall. That means to cover the wall to prevent heat from escaping or from coming in. Alright? Part 1 show that the exact thickness of the insulation is 363.75. Alright. Let's look at it over here now. Let's erase the board first of all. Now, what we have is 485 by 10 to the negative 2. That must be multiplied by 75 because remember it's 75 of them that you have stacked together. Now, as for the 10 to the negative 2 part, let us drop it temporarily, because if we should work out the 485 by 10 to the negative 2, we're going to have some decimal points. Let's not deal with the decimal points right now. The decimal point might cause some amount of confusion. Let's just multiply a whole number by a whole number. And we have to remember to put back the 10 to the negative 2 when we finish. If you have 485 multiplied by 75, what do you get? 5, 5, 25, bring down the 5, carry 2, 5, 8, 40, and 4, and 2, 42, bring down the 2, carry 4, 5, 4 is 20, and 4, 24. Okay. Now, let's remove some of these things here. 7, 5, 35. Bring down the 5, carry 3. 7, 8, 56, and 3, 56, we say 58, 59, 59. Bring down the 9, carry the 5. 7, 4 is 28, 29, 32, and 33. I have 33. Alright. So, here. We add, put a 0 here. 5 and 0 is 5. 5 and 2 is 7. We have 7, 5. There's a 7, 5 at the end here. Good. 9 and 4 is 13. Bring down the 3. Carry 1. 3 and 2, 5 and 1, 6. 3 and 0, 3. Now, 3, 6, 3, 7, 5. We put back the by 10 to the negative 2. Means we have the decimal point here. We divide by we multiply by 10 to the negative 2 is the same as dividing by 100. 1, 2. So what we have is 363.75 millimeters. That's how thick they are. 363.75. So that is shown. Alright? Shown. What else do they want you to do? Write the thickness of the insulation correct to two significant figures. Alright, to two significant figures now. Two significant figures. Now that's going to be, what do you think it would be? Pause the video and write that down and let us see what it is. Alright, to two significant figures. Now remember, it's not 36. Alright, it cannot be. You have 300 and something, 300 and odd. When you write to two significant figures, it should be 300 and odd. Alright, so this is going to be, the first significant figure is the first non-zero digit that you see as you look from left to right. Alright? So you have 3. Second significant figure is 6. But just before you write the 6, the number to the right of 6, if it is 5 or more, you're going to go back to 6 and add 1 to it to turn it into 7. But if it is less than 5, you will have the 6 remain where it is. Is it less than 5 or greater than 5? It is, or 5 or more. It's 3, so you're going to have the 6 remain. Then you're going to have 0, 360. And then to show the accuracy that you started out with, you put 0, 0. So it's 360.00 millimeters. That is to two significant figures, alright? After that, what do you have to do? Correct to one decimal place. Alright. You want it now to one decimal place. You're going to have this number of decimal places. You count them after the point, to the right of the point. So you have 363 point. Then you start count the number of decimal places. You have one decimal place, that's 7. Then question is, should you keep the 7 as it is, or should you add 1 to it? Let us see. What's the number to the right of 7? It is 5. Once it is 5 or more, you add up. So the 7 will become 8. Add 1 to the 7, it becomes 8. So it's 363.8 millimeter. Alright? Now let's see what else they want you to do. In standard form. Write it in standard form. Now, here. Remember, in standard form. First of all, pause the video and write it in standard form for me. Alright, what did you get? Here. Remember now, in standard form, you're going to write it in standard form. You have the first non-zero digit, that is 3. Then the point and the other digits, 6375. But then 3.6375 is not equal to 363.75. You must multiply this by 100. This must be multiplied by 100 to make it equal to this. So it's going to be multiplied by 100. However, this is not the way to write the multiplier in standard form. It's going to be by 10 to a power. 100 is 10 to what power? It's 10 to the second power. So that now is in standard form. You see that? Now, here, part C deals with some sort of currency exchange. So we look at part C in our next video.